Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming at you today with another Clash of Clans video. And let's go ahead and complete that GoVaHo event. And we're going to do it with one of my favorite strategies at Town Hall 8, the GoVaHo strategy. The composition is pretty much the same composition every time that I've ever attacked at Town Hall 8. Not recommended for guys that have the Hog Riders no higher than level 3. Level 3 and level 4s are really good at Town Hall 8. If you don't have these, go ahead and continue to use dragons. But in the meantime, if you do, we're going to go ahead and point out some objects on this base. I've chose this base because I went on allclash.com and it claimed that this was an anti-Hog Rider base. Now, if you were running mass hogs or something, that might necessarily be the case, but in this case, adding the Valkyries to the composition really gives a diversity to the Hog Riders and opens it up or splits the base in half for the Hog Riders. Now, all the replays here will not have any bowlers in it whatsoever, as a request to most of you guys out there who have requested no bowlers. So in this case here, as we watch the attack develop, the Hog Riders are being chased by the skeletons, and the mistake here done by myself is the fact that I didn't hold on to a poison spell from the initial engagement with the clan castles. So starting out with the attack, I always look for, when I look at the base first, I'm looking for where the clan castle's at and where the Barbarian King is located. And in the event that I can get both of those with the Valkyries, it really frees it up and opens it up perfect for the Hog Riders on the opposite side of the base. Most of the time that is the case. So as this attack wraps up, you will get to see the composition as we transition into the next attack on the same base, all maxed out, including walls, and the clan castle houses a baby dragon Valkyrie. Now we're going to pre-stage a poison spell there for the clan castle troops. The Valkyrie and goblins and wizard in the clan castle will put a beating on our golems. We're going to use 2 golems here and allow our wizards to work and clear the path for the Valkyries. Now the Valkyries are going to hit a giant bomb in the process, or a double giant bomb location, losing some health, and we'll use a heal spell for them in the core of this base. They will trigger a ground set skeleton trap, which is actually really good for the Hog Riders, so we didn't really need the poison on the back end. Now what you will notice is if you watch the previous attack and you watch this attack, the Valkyries went in a completely different location than before, so they're kind of unpredictable on where they're going to go, and that's where we got to compensate with the Hog Riders and when to drop our final heal spell. Now, I'm going to save my final heal spell for the bomb tower location due to the fact that there is a bomb underneath that bomb tower. It's pretty obvious at this point, correct guys? Anyways, so the Hog Riders are going to power through this area, and they're going to go into the final defenses, going after the Archer Tower, the Tesla, and then that final compartment where there's a Wizard Tower cannon, and then going after that final Archer Tower. Now the mortar, you don't really have to worry about as much if you have the level 4 Hog Riders like I do in this replay here. Like I said before, if you don't have level 3s or level 4 Hog Riders, I would hold off. But using Hog Riders at Town Hall 8 is a great introduction before you actually go to Town Hall 9, due to the fact that Hog Riders at Town Hall 9 are actually one of the bigger attack strategies used at Town Hall 9. Granted, the diversity at Town Hall 9 right now, Hog Riders are always reliable for those people that learn how to use them at Town Hall 8. Alright, so now all the replays from here on out are attacks that I did in the wild on my Little Joe account, using the same principles before. 2 golem drop, and then allowing the wizards to clean structures. That way the Valkyries go into the base. That's the idea here. We would like them to go into the base. Sometimes they will divert, but this is the best way to set a funnel, allowing those wizards to work. Don't use all of your wizards. That way you have builders huts in the corners. At the end of the raid, you can drop a wizard and take out the builders huts and don't fail due to time. Alright, so at this point, our wall breakers did open up that second stage in that compartment, and we're going to send our Valkyries into the base. Valkyries from the clan castle, they're going to assist the Barbarian King. Barbarian King's going to kick to the outside as well as the Valkyries. So at this point, we're going to watch where the Valkyries and Barbarian King go, and we're going to kind of justify where we're going to send our Hog Riders in. We do have one single golem up in the north that's working on a mortar up there. And so we have another golem that has dropped down into golemites, been degraded, and we're going to go ahead and send our Hog Riders in to assist our troops down in the south, since we still have a Barbarian King that can tank for us. and we're going to allow the Hog Riders to work before we actually start dropping heal spells. So that first heal spell is dropped as the Hog Riders get into a tight area where there's a wizard tower, and they're also going to split off, and some over on the right side of the base, we're going to drop a heal spell in this location, getting coverage on the defenses in the archer tower and over by that final wizard tower. At this point, we have plenty of cleanup. We have about a minute left in the raid, so we're going to go ahead and speed this attack up for the cleanup portion, and the Hog Riders are going to be able to take care of this no problem. Now remember, hold on to a wizard in the event that you have builders' huts in the corners of the base. Alright, so the next replay is not going to have the Barbarian King. In the event that you guys are upgrading your king, in this raid here, I was a little impatient, and I actually allowed the Valkyries to kick on the outsides of the base. It's okay. We're going to bring wizards in the event that, you know, there is a dragon in the clan castle. So we're going to hold on to some of these wizards, try to get some of the wizards to go into the base with the golems. The wizards are going to be able to take care of a clan castle troops, as well as using the poison spells in the composition. So as you notice, we had some Valkyries kick out in 3 different directions. Some went up towards the north, and some actually went in the base. They're going to actually take down this Barbarian King, no problem. And then they're going to continue to slice through these lower level walls and power their way through the base. There is some wizards over there working on the clan castle in the center of the base, and we have some golems full health working on a wall. So now we're going to go ahead and get our Hog Riders on the opposite side of the base and allow them to work their way in. We have both heal spells. We're going to drop our heal spell to get coverage on 4 different defenses there in the Wizard Tower, the Tesla, and the air defense over there. And then we're going to save our final heal spell in the location where we have 2 cannons, the Wizard, and the Archer Tower. Plenty of hogs here to finish up this base. All of our Valkyries are gone at this point, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. We do have the Hog Riders for the cleanup portion of this base. Alright, so that final Archer Tower will go down, and the Hogs will target the rest of the base. There was a Wizard that I held on to take care of the Builder's Hut over in the corner there, and we don't even have to worry about time here. The Hog Riders will move quickly enough by themselves, as well as the fact that there's plenty of Hogs left on the map to tend to the rest of this base. So we're going to go into one final attack here, guys. A little bit of a disaster of a base, if you will. It's a Rush Town Hall 9, and it's really the same exact army, same principles as before. Taking this base on, clan castle troops just weren't present, so it's going to be, again, another easy attack. But if you really want a good solid vibe for how this attack is going to develop, go back to the beginning of the video on the first 2 attacks, and you can really get a good idea on what the attack looks like with clan castle troops, especially the very popular Baby Dragon Valkyrie. Sometimes you'll see a max level full-size dragon in the clan castle. As long as you have the wizards to follow up those golems and actually get into the base under rage, they'll be able to take down the dragons no problem, guys. I promise you. I've done it multiple times, and yeah, again, Hog Riders are a great introduction to Town Hall 9. As these Valkyries cut through, we did complete the event already and collected our 600 experience points, as well as the gems that were attached to that event. This is a very old strategy, but a very successful strategy at Town Hall 8. Very reliable, and it's probably one that I use the most at Town Hall 8. Probably a lot more than I've used dragons in a really long time, but that's just due to the level of the Hog Riders that I have on my Town Hall 8. Level 4s at Town Hall 8 are very destructive, and they are very reliable in completing a 3-star attack in both war and pushing attacks for you guys at Town Hall 8. Alright, so this attack here is finishing up. Hog Riders are moving into that final location where the defender here was starting to work on his upgrades at Town Hall 9. Unfortunately, did not complete and probably quit playing due to the fact that he was so rushed. Regardless. Anyways, smash that like button, guys. Drop the comments below. If you guys want more Town Hall 8 content, let me know. And thanks for watching.